What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another comic video. We have another CGC unboxing. This is the modern tier, another 15 books. I've been waiting for this obviously for a long time because CGC just takes months and months and months for them to get through stuff. So let's take a look at it. Okay, so all of these are going to be obviously from 1975 until present. We got 15 books. Just a quick breakdown. There are 3 9.8s, 4 9.6s, 2 9.4s, 3 9.2s, and 3 8.5s. So I've been, getting a little bit better, being a little bit more stringent on submitting. Obviously, we want all 9.8s, but after looking at the numbers, I think we did pretty good. So let's just take a look, and let's just go from the bottom up, right? So we'll start with the 8.5s. This one, kind of like one of my first misses, just because all of these that I've been getting have been 9.8s. So I looked at the notes, and it's it was kind of, the corners on all of them are kind of messed up. So I didn't think it was going to be this low, but it is Daredevil number 9, the first appearance of Echo. I know you've seen this a lot. I've been getting 9.8s, 3 of them already. This 8.5. Not a good start, but it's probably still going to be fine. I'll probably end up moving that the closer it gets to the show being released, because, as you know, they're starting to film it, and it's going to be a big bridge, a gap filler for Netflix and the MCU. So, all right, and this next one here, I guess I was expecting a little bit higher than this. I wanted at least a 9.0, maybe 9.2, but it is New Mutants number 1, 8.5. Not too bad, white pages, origin. It's the second appearance of New Mutants, but it's the first in the actual comic. The other one's like an actual graphic novel magazine type. So I got this one. I got that on the cheap. I think maybe I paid $10 for it from a back issue from an LCS, and I was able to, I thought after getting it pressed, I thought it was a pretty good candidate for maybe near mint or higher, but alas, 8.5. Just taking a look at what that's at. Fair market value is like $50, so I might have broken even, maybe a little bit low, but who knows? Maybe if some of those characters pop up when the MCU introduces the X-Men mutants and stuff, some of those might pop up, might go up. It might cause that to spike a little bit. All right, so the next one here, this is the last of the 8.5s. This one, I've been trying to get these. This is my third one, I think, and all of them have been like this. It's Marvel Premiere number 47, first appearance of Ant-Man. You can see there. It's pretty cool because all these have been white pages so far. 1979, so it is, it's old, bronze book, but this it is starting to see a little bit of a spike, but maybe it's going to be seeing more and more of a spike once we have more footage, photos, a trailer of Ant-Man and Wasp 3, because this is the first appearance of Scott Lang as Ant-Man. Not the first appearance of Scott Lang, it's Scott Lang as Ant-Man. 8.5, not as high as I would like, but it's the fair market value that's actually increasing as we get closer and closer to the film's trailer, at least. All right, this next one. So these are the 9.2s. This one's actually a really big one. I'm going to save this one for the last part, because that's actually one of the really bigger books. Okay, and continuing my going hard in the paint on Eternal stuff. Oh man, this is Eternals number 3, the first appearance of Cersei. 9.2 white pages. As you know, a lot of the Eternal stuff has been going down. But Cersei is going to be appearing in future projects, so we probably will see a little bit of a spike at some point with that, because Gemma Chan is signed on for more projects, and we don't know if we're going to see another Eternals movie, but at least we'll see the characters in future projects, so that's probably a safe bet for it to go up at some point, right? Because I now have 3 or 4 of those. That's they're ranging from 7.5 up to 9.4s. Okay, and this next one here, this has seen a drop, a considerable drop as of late, but that's only because it's kind of out of sight, out of mind. It's Avengers 267, the first appearance of the Kang Council. Note, it is a newsstand. So this is kind of like when they started doing, like kind of 86 was kind of when they started making the big difference between newsstand and direct. But once we see more Kang stuff in Ant-Man and Wasp, and you know Loki season 2, all the Kang stuff will start going up, especially if we see Kang Council. So I already have that in a 9.8. You know, now that's a 9.6. Well, or I'm sorry, 9.2. We'll see. You know, if and when it rebounds. Now this next one is kind of cool. This is from 1976. I'm really happy that I got this. I think I paid a little bit more, but then when I saw what the value on this is, it's pretty crazy. I didn't realize just for even for a 9.2. But let's just take a look. Marvel Premiere number 28. It's the first appearance of the Legion of Monsters. You can see them there, and important white pages. You know, there's a lot of talk right now with like the horror stuff that more the MCU's doing, and you know we're kind of going into that direction. But I thought I paid a lot for this because I paid roughly $300 with everything on this, and I was just looking at what the recent sales were on this. A 9.2 is about $700. So really excited for that because I was like, oh, 9.2, pretty cool. Of course, we want a 9.8, but you know when I'm looking at it in context, I'm like, well, it's not from 1976. You know, it's like 9.8 is really hard to get from something from 1976. Much harder than it is from 1996, let's say. So, be on the lookout for that one to see more spikes if they keep going that direction. Because, you know, if we see Werewolf by Night, Dracula, you know, who knows? All right, and then more Eternal stuff. Now, these are 9.4s. Eternals number 1. This one came back 9.4, which is pretty good because I think the last two I got were like a 6.5 and like a 5.5. So this one's off-white to white pages for Smith's Eternals. It's pretty good. 9.4. Happy about that. Obviously, like I said earlier, it's been dropping, but who knows? Weirder things have happened, right? It could go up at some point. And then the last for the 9.4s is, again, first appearance of Cersei, Eternals number 3. You can see it's a 9.4. The other one's 9.2. So, you know, getting better getting these. And, you know, I've been getting these at similar price points. So, you know, 9.4, 9.2. I guess it's just kind of, you know, what they think it's, you know, what I guess what their judgment is that day, I guess. All right. And more Eternals. All right, so these are going to be 9.6s. There's 4 of these. And then this is Eternals number 12, the first appearance of Unimind. You can see it right there, 9.6. Obviously, this is like one of those minor keys, minor specs. Didn't really cost that much to even get those just because, you know, no one's really getting them. But 9.6, you know, it'll probably sell for something out there because it is a higher grade. So let's see. We'll see. This one, man, I think this might be my third one of this. Bumming me out because I'm like trying to get an 8 on these, but you know, I'm dropping anywhere from $150 to $200 total. And when they keep coming back at this grade, 9.6, it does eat at that ROI, but it's still good because I'm still in the black, so to speak. But Invincible Iron Man number 9, first appearance of Ironheart. Riri in Ironheart armor, you can see it right there, 9.6. I mean, I can see why it's 9.6, but you know, it's just been hopeful. That's my third one, and like I said, I've been averaging between $150 to $200, and right now, it's kind of like not in a lull, but it's also hasn't been really going up as much just because, you know, we're waiting for Wakanda Forever trailer info, whatever. But it's about $300, so you know I'm still good there. Just really trying to get that 9.8. Okay, now this one I thought was going to be an 8 for sure. but alas, it wasn't. It's Justice League number 31 from 2014. First appearance of Jessica Cruz. Full appearance too, so they denote that it says full versus cameo, because the cameo is number 30. But a 9.6, still good. It's probably going to be spiking quite a bit more once we get more info from the Green Lantern Corps show from the HBO Max. But right now, it's just, you know, everyone's kind of getting, me especially, getting a bunch of Green Lantern keys, just getting them prepared, and then, you know, when they see that spike, put them up on the market. Okay, and then the last one here, another one of this. Let's see it again. Same thing. Eternals number 12, white pages 9.6. This is First Prince Unimind. You already saw that. So 2 of those. Hey, it's a lot of Eternals here. So now, those are all the 9.6. Now these are the 3 9.8s that I got, and I think these are pretty exciting. Let's start with the first one that you've seen already earlier, and also in other videos. Number 4, bam! Daredevil number 9, First Prince of Echo, 9.8 white pages. That's good. It's the 4th one like this, so I think doing a pretty good job, except for that one 8.5, but 9.8s, 4 of them, pretty good. We'll see what happens with that show. This one, I'm really excited for, because I have the first one I got was a 9.6, and there's like 2 or 3 more that are in transit being graded, and I really want to get a 9.8 of this, because this is like one of my favorite characters. This is my Ghost Rider. People in my generation, it's not, like I said, it's not Robbie Reyes, not Johnny Blaze, not Angelica. It is Danny Ketch. This is my Ghost Rider. This is when I started really reading. So I got this way back in the day too, and you know, when all my stuff got sold, I don't know, garage, I don't know. Obviously, you don't know what happens when you were younger and your parents just like give away your stuff, but this was one of them. So I'm glad I got this back. And 9.8, yes, this is a nice one, because this one, you know, the Ghost Rider is online right now. If you get them high grades, they're like $30-$40 maybe, and then you get them press graded. You know, it's probably going to cost you $60 or $70 total, everything. But so, and obviously it is harder to get a 9.8 when it's like a mostly black cover like this, because you can really see the flaws here. But this came back 9.8, which is, I'm really excited. So I have a 9.6 and 9.8 right now. You know, this is, you know, approaching $400, and if they do anything with that, that's going to go way higher. So, all right, and then this one's like a really big one, because there's not that much on this on the census, and I think it's hitting that point where the movie's coming out and everybody's trying to get keys for it, and these are one of the major keys, because this is a major character in the movie. We're talking about Wakanda Forever, and the fact that there are just not that many out there is what's kind of making this price go way up. So I'm excited for this one. Black Panther number 1. It's the first appearance of Okoye, Zuri de Dora Milaje, but yeah, mainly it's Okoye because she's a main character in Wakanda Forever, and obviously she's been a main character in the MCU for a while now. But I'm glad this one came back 9.8. Like I said, low census count on this. Of course, that could change because a lot of people are submitting it, you know, because there's a lot of high grades of these out there. But obviously, it's a little harder when it comes to the late 90s stuff because the paper quality is not so good. But right now, that's about $600 for a 9.8 for that, and you know, that thing only cost me like $75 total, because you know, I was able to get an auction for like $25 or something like that. But I think that'll be, you know, going up more once we see the full trailer and whatnot. But let's take a look at the numbers here. My cost for all these, and keep in mind, this is the cost of the book, shipping, pressing and cleaning, taxes, fees, CGC grading, and all that stuff, right? Cost me $2,210.85, and the fair market value, and all this is based off of GP analysis, the 90-day average, and then 90-day average. And or if it's if there hasn't been that many sales, I'm gonna look at like the most recent one, if it's in 2022. But it's $3,517 for a potential return of $1,306.15. So better than the last one. They're less 9.8s, but better grades overall, better value, and also, you know, I didn't spend as much as I did on a lot of these books, because obviously these books are all modern, so 92 on, with, you know, the exception of like the Eternals stuff. But hopefully when we see like the Wakanda Forever trailers, like the Riri and the Okoye, even the first appearances of like Nakia and the Dora Milaje and Midnight Angel, stuff like that, they'll all probably end up spiking more, because everybody's kind of waiting to see what they're going to do with Black Panther 2 Wakanda Forever. But yep, so that's the unboxing. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I have another one coming in. There's, like I said, I have over 100 books in CGC, and there's another one that's, you know, in the quality control portion, but who knows how long that's going to take. And it's also economy class, so it's going to be a lot of the pre-1975, so it should be much better in terms of like the older keys. So, all right, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, and let me know what you guys are specking on. What you think of some of these modern books that are going to be spiking, or if they're just going to be tanking based off of what we see. Like, you know, Thor Love and Thunder is coming out, so all those books should be, you know, have been spiking, and then subsequently we'll see what happens if they hold or drop, right? So, all right, that's what I got. Until next time, guys. See ya.